when you build something rooted in passions, when you create a hope in a business, and when you give the tools for others to explore the world, you can create impact that ripples across continents. Your leap of faith could open the world to someone else. Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome back to the Confident Alchemist podcast, where bold women take a brave leap to build businesses and lives they deserve. I'm Debbie, and today I have someone with me whose business opens doors to the entire world, literally. I'm here with Vanessa Janse van Rensburg, the founder of TPTT Academy. And her journey proves that when you combine your passion for travel with your love for education, you can create something that transforms lives and create global opportunities. Vanessa's love affair with travel started early. She studied for advanced travel diploma at Burnham Business College and worked her way through various travel agencies, from a small agency in East Rand Mall to larger corporate agencies. She even lived in Daytona Beach, Florida for 6 months, working at RCI and experiencing the industry from an international perspective. But Vanessa always had a passion for education. Throughout her career, she naturally became the person who helped new employees transition into their roles. When her mother fell ill and she needed to work closer to home, she and her husband made a bold decision. They opened a Pony Travel, their own travel agency. That went well for about a year, and then they took an even bigger leap, opening TPTT Academy. Here's what makes the Academy special. It's a one-stop shop for students who want to work anywhere in the world. Whether they want to work on the ground in hotels or travel agencies, in the air as cabin crew, or on the water in cruise ships or yachts, Vanessa provides education opportunities. Students even get to participate in international educational tours to Europe, experiencing firsthand what they are trained for. As someone who believes in creating businesses that opens doors for others, I'm inspired of how Vanessa has turned a dual passion for travel and education into a vehicle that literally gives young people the world. Vanessa, welcome to the show.
Thank you, Debbie.
Vanessa, you said that you've always been passionate about education, helping new employees transition into their roles throughout their careers. What made you realize that this passion for teaching could become your actual business, rather than just something you did on the side? And how did you make the leap from running a Pony Travel to opening your academy?
Thank you, Debbie. When I started my own travel agency at Pony Travel, students that study travel and tourism at various different colleges, they have to do practical hours. And we had a student that studied for 3 years that came to job shadow at our agency, even though we were small. And in her 3rd year, basically, I realized that this girl that's supposed to be a travel professional, wanted to be a travel professional, didn't even know where Sandton was. So that was scary for me because I love travel. It's my passion. I've always wanted to go into the tourism industry. And for me, as time goes on and I get older, I'm not going to live forever. And I need to give that passion of travel over to somebody else.
Yes.
And that basically rolled the dice and started the whole journey of me and my husband having the travel academy. And wanting to teach the students more than just the box that they live in. We want to give them the world, basically.
Yeah, and that's such a great business model because you saw there's a gap in the market that is not being currently filled, and you saw, well, I have the experience, I have the skills, so let me actually monetize on that and start a whole new business.
Yes. So the name, I know it's not conventional, TPTT, it's actually a longer word. It means travel, practical, training, tours. So we travel, we do practicals, we do training, and we tour. So yes, it's not just theory. Our vision and our motto is basically 80% of the travel that we teach is practical, not just theory.
That's beautiful. TPTT Academy is unique because you offer everything. Diplomas in tourism, flight attendant trainings, cruise ship and yacht qualifications, plus international educational tours to Europe. That's incredible comprehensive. How did you develop this one-stop shop model? And what does it mean to you to give students the ability to work literally anywhere in the world?
Because of the 4 elements, if you combine it together, as the word says, you've got the world at your feet. You don't just have one door to open up as a career possibility. You've got 4. But in that 4, on the ground, as we mentioned before, it's hotels, car rentals, your rail, hotel, travel agencies, everything basically from front office to back office to sales to anything. Flight attendants, you specialize more working in the air. But there again, the diploma that we offer is the ground foundation. It is your safety net, basically. Yes. Because flight attendant working on cruise ships or yachts, you have to be young. It's long hours, it's physically draining on your body. So what happens to someone if they meet that special person they want to get married? You can't travel as much as you want to. So what do? So you still love travel, you still want to go into and do that industry and sell it basically and travel, but then you need to be more home-based, and that's where the diploma comes in. Okay. So then you can work for those various companies that you've worked in the air or on the water with, but only on the ground. So it's literally giving them any possibility, and we jump around. Us in travel and tourism, I call us chess pieces. The more work experience we have on our CVs, it's not like any other job, the more attractive we are to employers. Yes. Because we've seen everything, we've done everything, and we basically bring our skills to the companies. Okay. So, yeah.
Very good business model. You've described your family as the Fantastic Four. You, your husband, and your 2 sons. You work together, live together, and travel together. Your sons are always part of your journey, and you teach him the same principles you teach your students. First, we work hard, and then we play even harder, which means you get to travel. Yes. How has building your business as a family affected both your business success and your family relationships?
I think that you're stronger as a team than just one person. And my husband and I, we work as a team together, and our sons, because we created the business basically, they are young men, or when they were born, they were boys. And boys, men, are the heads of the family. Yes. We wanted to give their families one day a future, a business to take over from us one day, so that that they don't battle with unemployment or anything like that. And education is very important to anybody, basically. Everybody needs education. Yes. So we've just combined the 2 industries, education and travel. So our sons, we've taught them from basically they were born to have that passion of travel. So yes, I think we are the Fantastic Four because we do everything together. There's not a moment where we're separated. Yeah, we are stronger together. They help basically with our students. They've been tour guides when we travel internationally. Our 7-year-old would have, told the people about Great Wall of China, and they didn't even know where China was. So I needed for somebody to take over the business that was still part of the family.
Yeah, and it's such a great thing because you actually get to spend time with your family. Yes. You get to educate them, and you're always ensuring that they actually have a future.
Yes, creating memories. So, people save money and they say, we're going to do it tomorrow. What happens if tomorrow never comes? Yeah. We invest in memories instead of just in things.
No, it's beautiful.
And that's what my sons will take away from us, is us doing the zip lining together, or jumping out of a plane, or, crazy things like that. Exactly. That's the fun memories our kids will have one day, to teach their kids one day what we were all about.
Definitely.
Yes.
You said that what drives you daily is making a difference in someone's life, however small, by guiding, mentoring, and helping students make their dreams of being travel professionals come true. After years of doing this, what's been the most rewarding part of watching your students succeed? And how do you handle the responsibility of knowing that you are shaping young people's entire careers?
when they start with us, they come in with the idea of, oh, I just want to travel, which is a wonderful idea, but it goes together with hard work.
Yes.
And our industry, travel and tourism, is service. We've got to give the exceptional service. It doesn't matter who you are, how much money you have. And just by teaching them that service or that level of service is what motivates us to know that there will be a better South Africa or a better world out there. With the students that comes back to us with their successes, just the small teachings. We have a student, she lives in Dubai at the moment, and just her personal attention to detail could ask us, a patient or a client staying in a hotel. They were a family, or they were there for their 21st anniversary, and she asked, why are you spending the special time in Dubai? And she then asked from the husband now, photos from when they got married up until the day basically before they came to Dubai. And she printed those pictures and she hung them in the hotel and made a cake. And, just those small attention to detail that we try and teach our kids or the students to pay attention to, no matter how big or small. And those stories gives me goosebumps because they listened. They wanted to be better people. They wanted to be a success. And that's all we ask for, is for them to be successful and come and tell us of what they are doing. That's basically
Beautiful. You've been running TPTT Academy for 13 years now. And you said that your hope is to continue on your current path. Not building a corporation, but maintaining a home and a place of safety for staff and students. What's your vision for the next chapter for your academy? And what advice would you give to someone considering entrepreneurship, especially your advice about taking the leap of faith into the unknown?
So basically, as I said, to continue like we have been, our recipe works. We're, going too big, then we lose that special touch.
Yes.
That's not what we're all about. We want to create the professional, the travel professional, not just a number.
Yes.
You've got to take that first step, no matter how scary it's going to be. We're not fortune tellers. We won't know what the future holds until we do it.
Yes.
As my father said, I always say, I want to win the lotto. But how do you win the lotto if you don't buy a ticket?
Exactly.
So how do you know you'll be a success if you've never tried it before? You can always, it's like this, I tell our students, and not just the students, the parents, they're the ones who are the most, not worrisome, but,
Yes.
my child's going to go overseas and go and work, I'm never going to see them again and stuff like that. They always have a home back here in South Africa. So it doesn't matter. Go and take that chance, whether it be a month, 6 months, 2 years, they can always come back. There'll always be somewhere to go that's a place of safety for you.
Yes, that's very beautiful advice. And like you said, you just don't actually just maintain the children, you actually maintain the parents as well, who actually have all these fears and doubts about their own children's future. So that's also another aspect of your business that you need to consider when opening something like this.
Yes, 100%.
Vanessa, thank you for sharing your journey with us. Your story demonstrates that when you combine your passions, in your case, travel and education, you can create something that doesn't just generate income, but genuinely changes lives and opens up the entire world to young people. Here's what strikes me about Vanessa's approach. She didn't just build a business. She built a home, a place where students feel safe to dream big, where staff are valued, and where the focus isn't just becoming a massive corporation, but maintaining the heart and purpose that started it all. 4 powerful lessons from this conversation. First, your dual passions can become your business foundation. Vanessa's love for both travel and education created something more powerful than either passions alone could have. Second, family and business don't have to be separate. The Fantastic Four model shows that when you build a business around your family's values and include your children in the journey, everyone grows together. Third, success doesn't have to mean massive scale. Vanessa's vision of maintaining a home rather building a corporation shows that you can define success on your own terms. Fourth, taking the leap of faith. Buying the ticket is essential. As Vanessa's father said, if you haven't got the ticket, you haven't got a chance. You can't win if you never try. If you know young people who dream of working in travel, tourism, aviation, or cruise industries, check out TPTT Academy. And if you are sitting on the fence about starting your own business, remember Vanessa's advice. Take the leap of faith. Take that first step into the unknown, because you cannot know if you could succeed if you even haven't tried or bought a ticket. Remember what Vanessa showed us today. When you build something rooted in passions, when you create a home in a business, and when you give the tools for others to explore the world, you can create impact that ripples across continents. Your leap of faith could open the world to someone else. Thank you for listening, beautiful souls. See you next week for another dose of truth, boldness, and transformation.